Live. There we go.
All right.
I knew it was going to work sooner or later.
What is going on, everybody? Frank here for the Bakersfield Gentleman with my brother Miguel here at Culebras Lounge in Bakersfield, California. We are about 3 hours later than normal for our Thursday third podcast. But
3 hours well worth it, I would say.
But yeah, I was going to say, I think it's 3 hours well worth it. We have a special guest with us today. She is one of the most popular influencers, in my opinion, for the cigar industry. I'm sure lots of people that follow us follow her, and even more so because she completely destroys us in the follows as far as social media goes.
I watch her stuff more than I watch our stuff.
Right?
I don't know what you're talking. Yeah, like any chance I get, much different.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely,
yeah. And then I just want to make sure I got everything here, guys. Thank you for watching. Cam, how you doing? We are going to be here Saturday, Culebras Lounge, where we're shooting out of is having a taster. And I think if you guys want to check them out, if you're in the area, please do. We'll let you know if they are open tasters beforehand, obviously.
It is.
And this one is an open taster. Thank you. We got Jeremy over here too, and we got Matt over there. We got people in the house, guys. It's gonna be a great night.
What?
I'm excited.
I'm nobody. Come on, man.
Get over here, sir. No, I'm just kidding with you. But are you ready for this? Are you ready to start us off?
Just real quick, you want to let everybody know what you're smoking?
Oh, before we get into this too much, I'm having the Mr. White Churchill pre-release. My brother here having a Viva La Vida, I believe. Nice, good call. And I'm excited because I think Kim's beating me right now as far as cigars. So are you. I'm way behind over here.
Yeah, I thought I'd smoke something that I don't smoke all that often, you guys. So I went with this. I was like, Viva La Vida, what is that all about? So having this cigar for probably the first time in my life.
I think you've had a couple. All right.
I'm gonna do some sharing while you bring on our guest, Mike.
All right. And there we go.
Hey guys.
How we doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Doing well.
It is a good Thursday. And I gotta say, a little dark over in your area. I keep forgetting this time difference. So I really do appreciate you making this work with us today.
No, thanks for bumping this show back because it's 8 o'clock here. What is it? But it's 5 o'clock by you guys, right?
Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock, so we still have. There's light outside. People getting ready to get off work soon. I do want to. Yeah, I want to say again, thank you for being on today and being a part of the show with us. I've been wanting to get you on for quite some time, and I'm finally glad schedule's lined up.
Happy to be here.
Nice. And then before we get too far into this, what are you smoking there?
I'm smoking Romacraft Neanderthal.
Nice.
That is actually a cigar we just talked about after Tuesday's show. It's one of the few Romacrafts that, for whatever reason, we don't carry at the moment at Cigars and More. And it's one that not only myself, but Mitch and Nick and yourself, Mike, we all love. So we've been giving Trina all kinds of shit to bring it in.
I love it.
That is one thing. Yeah, we act like a bunch of spoiled kids sometimes when we want to bring in a new cigar.
It's funny. Yeah. I almost did the Viva La Vida. I had the robust, I don't know which size, but I have it sitting next to me. I almost did it, but then I saw you light it up, so I figured I would smoke something different.
I've got a random question for you here. I haven't really asked very often. I was going to ask you this one of these days. When it comes to cigar sizes, do you have a preference, and then that goes across all cigars, or you find a cigar you really like, and then, oh, this size I really like out of this branch, or, okay, I have more or less time, so I just go for whatever size benefits me right now?
So currently, I love Lanceros, like just
beautiful.
Very into Lanceros. But if you would have asked me a year ago, I would have never smoked a Lancero in front of people. I just felt like it was too feminine, like I was trying to be Cruella de Vil when I was out, at a lounge. So now I'm just like, I like Lanceros. It's fine. But there's plenty of cigars that aren't in a Lancero, like Romacraft. I smoke a ton of their stuff, and I'm never in a Lancero or anything like that. So I guess it depends. Like the Viva La Vida, my favorite is in the Lancero.
Okay. I gotta say, I prefer. I like them all. I've smoked them all, Mike. I'm a big fan of Viva La Vida. I do like that limited edition Diadema size the best, though. I think it's just a fantastic size.
Yeah, I think
I still have not smoked it.
Oh man, they're awesome. They come in a 10-count box, and they come wrapped in a paper. That's really, really cool. Which I think is just a big logo for them.
It is,
but still, I just think that size is the best.
I have one in the humidor. I just haven't done it.
Okay, good. Before we get too far, Mystic Gent is out there on the YouTube land. smoking the Gurkha Nicaraguan series.
Nice.
See, it surprised him. He's not a Gurkha fan. A lot of people hate on Gurkha. I don't understand it. I mean, for me, there's a few Gurkhas that I do like to smoke, and I would never want to put down something that somebody else enjoys smoking. It's just not something I would want to do. John has joined us. I think John will be here Saturday. Leslie and Mike say good evening, and Goody says, how's it going? I'm sure he's up in Fresno right now, so just a couple hours north of where we are.
Hey, Goody.
Damn, I had a question. I knew I was going to. Oh, okay. So we have a poll going right now on our YouTube page, the Bakersfield Gentleman on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you this question. What determines the origin of a cigar? Where the factory is located and it's put together, or where the most dominant tobacco comes from? The reason being is that I saw that I actually talked to Las Vegas Cigar with JJ about this, and they were having an argument once I brought it up, because they would say it's a Nicaraguan cigar, yet the factory's in Dominican. So wouldn't that make it a Dominican cigar? So I've been asking people. I put it on a poll right now. I think tobacco origin is winning, but I still firmly hold to, if the factory is in this country, it is that product.
I mean, I agree with the tobacco part, but I'm not a professional. I don't have all the answers in this kind of stuff, and I don't claim to, so don't quote me. But I go with tobacco. Like, if I like Nicaraguan tobacco, it'd be like the tobacco that was grown in Nicaragua, even if it was rolled somewhere else. Like, maybe like the weather and stuff has a change on the tobacco wherever it's, rolled at. But I would assume where the tobacco is grown. But
no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's a popular answer. That's most people's answer.
My answer would be, I don't care where it's from, as long as I'm enjoying it. It could be probably from, I don't know, it could be from Delano, like an hour from us. I don't care.
I think the reason that I pose the question is because depending on the tobacco that you get in a cigar, you might really, really like that tobacco. So you're going to want to go back, okay, well, I know that this company makes that cigar with this tobacco. This company makes that cigar with similar tobacco. Let me try that. I might like that also. And that might not be consistent if you go with, I like Dominican cigars, but that Dominican cigar you had was 80% Nicaraguan tobacco leaf.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. Yeah, that brings up some good points.
So, of course, you guys, that poll's still going on if you guys want to check it out on our Facebook page. But next question for you, and it can either be all-time or recently. What are the 5 top cigars for you right now?
Let's do Viva La Vida Lancero. Let's do, and I'm going to say it wrong, and I know people are going to say stuff. Alucion. Is that how you say it? Something like that.
I just say Alucion.
They're Epernay.
Fantastic.
But I forget, there's one Vitola in particular that I like. It's the box pressed one.
Okay.
Love that. And then Roma Craft. I like the Neanderthal and I like the Cro-Magnon. I don't know which one I would put in there. So one Roma Craft, throw it in. Oh, God. Others I have to throw in. 1, 2, 3. I did a Viva. Did that. I don't know. That's what I always... Those 3 are kind of like my 3 go-to.
Hey, that's fine. If you do a top 3, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, there's my top 3. Fine. There you go. There's my top 3.
You could have done, you know what? I also like Viva La Vida Robusto, Viva La Vida Toro, top 5. There we go. I would have been fine with that too.
I could agree with that.
Now, I love that list. I think it's a great list. The Epernay is actually one of the cigars that I get a lot when we go to Vegas and we go to Casa Monte Cristo.
That's right.
I get that one, I think, like 8 times out of 10. I think once or twice I've gotten an Oliva and that was it. Obviously, the Viva La Vida, I'm a huge fan. I love those guys. I love everything they do. Anytime we get to hang out with them, I absolutely love it. And thank you to Luxury Cigar Club for introducing us to them. Same thing with Roma Craft. I don't think there's anything Roma Craft makes that I've not been a fan of. And we did get to try some pre-release Wonderlust in their new Vitola, which was absolutely fantastic.
That was phenomenal stuff. I'm really jealous of Europe for getting that and we don't here, so kind of rough. But another question I had for you too is, what is your local shop? Do you have one that you prefer to go to over the others? Kind of like a home away from home?
Yeah, so I live in like Palm Beach County, so it's like the home of Abe and Smokin' and all that stuff. But there's like tons of Smokin'. So out where I live out west in Wellington. There's a Smokin' out here, and it's kind of like the chill spot, just hanging out Sunday morning, older crowd. But if it's like I want to go out at night and go to like kind of a more lively scene, the Smokin' West Palm is where it's at on like a Thursday night and a Friday night. It gets fun.
Very nice.
Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Now, how would you say
Yep.
for select? I'm sure the selection's great over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I don't have any complaints. The only thing is they don't carry rum craft.
Always good.
The other
Always
thing,
good.
but everything else, I mean, they have their humidors are big. Their Boynton one has like the aged room and like the rare cigars, so they've got a lot of cool stuff.
Very nice. I like that.
So, Main Robert right now on Facebook says that his top 5 cigars are Padron 1926, Ezra Zion Brass Knuckles, Romocraft Neanderthal, the Tricky Chaca Mi Querida by Dunbar Tobacco and Trust.
Is Tricky Tracker, is that the red label or the blue label?
That is the red label. That's the
That's
newest
the red
one.
label.
We have only
Okay.
4 cigars, right? Padron, Ezra Zion,
One,
Romocraft,
two, three,
Tricky Chaca.
four.
That's only 4.
That's only
We need one
4.
more.
Nobody can make a
But
5.
yeah, that's a good list right there. You know, I don't always smoke a lot of Ezra Zion, but when I do get a few or I get one, I do smoke it. So, yeah, it's good.
I've actually
very
never
there you
had
go.
an Ezra.
Aging room, bin number 2. Okay, that was his 5th one. There we go. Complete 5.
Oh no, that's a good call. I like that a lot. And then I did want to ask you a couple questions about the smoking chicks because I see this group of you guys, which is awesome, and I would love to know a little bit more.
So it's a group of smoking chicks, and I don't know, we're just kind of going around, and we've gotten like a lot of really great feedback and reception from the community and the industry and everything. And we kind of want to show, we don't want to review cigars because my palate's not defined enough to decipher like pine wood from maple wood. Like I'm not, reviewing isn't my thing. Like I like a cigar, I don't like a cigar. That's it. And I'm not going to tell anybody to like it or not like it. So it's not going to be reviews. It's mostly going to be kind of just like showing different aspects of the lifestyle, like the warehouses, the rolling, sitting down with, different blenders and stuff, just like shooting. Am I allowed to curse on here?
Of course.
It's okay, shooting the shit with people.
Whoa.
I didn't know.
No, it's
Talking
fine.
to like lounge owners, distributors, kind of just like going to events, pretty much like from A to Z, showing, cigar industry and like the lifestyle in a very like relaxed setting, pretty much is the goal.
That is a cool idea. And Tim is asking, are you girls taking bookings for cigar events? That's a good question.
I don't know. Hit me up. Let's have a conversation. We'll
There we
see.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yep.
So what you say you don't want to review cigars and you don't want to tell people that either they should smoke it or not. But are you opposed to trying a cigar? I'm like, yeah, I think this is really good. You guys should definitely try it. And if it's something that you don't like, maybe you don't review it or don't talk about it.
You'll never see me. I'm not gonna like. I don't like the oh, you smoke X, Y, and Z brand, like that's trash. I don't like that, so I don't want to do that. So if I like something, I'll share it and I'll let everybody know, because that's how I found out about a lot of cigars online, is just because I saw someone else post it and they were like, this cigar is awesome. If you see it, grab it, So I tried things that I wouldn't normally pick up. But yeah, if I don't like something, I'm not going to talk about it. It's just not going to be there. So I don't want to bash anybody. I don't want to talk bad about people. So yeah, just keep it friendly.
I totally get that. Sometimes when we get cigars from people to review, and we may not care for it personally, we let people know that it's maybe not our palate, but somebody that it might be suited for. Like personally, for me, I don't care for acid cigars. I think they're way too sweet, and it's just something I don't really smoke. But if that's someone's favorite cigar, hey, that's awesome. I'm happy you found a cigar you like. And if I find something similar to that, I'll let you know, because maybe you might want to try it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I respect that.
So, as far as the group goes, I see Jolene and the cigar madam, which I believe, I'm so sorry.
Her name's
Maria.
Coco.
Yeah?
Coco.
Coco. Okay, there we go. I want to make
Yeah.
sure I got that right. Thank you.
Yep.
So I'll make sure people check you guys out too, because I'm excited to see more of it. I thought it was a really cool idea too.
Yep. We've got some
yeah.
really cool stuff already lined up that we're in the process of getting filmed and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. It's not going to be a weekly show, probably more like a monthly kind of event thing we do. But there's a lot of cool stuff already in the works that we have trips planned and all that. So it's going to be pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So when you get a cigar, what do you do? Do you V-cut, straight cut, punch cut? Do you do the little poking the holes, or do you use your finger to cut the top off? You bite the top off. How do you cut your cigar?
99% of the time V-cut. What about you guys?
I can see you just kind of tearing it.
No, I can't do it. I can't. Even someone tried to convince me to just like rip the end off with my fingers a couple weeks ago, and I just can't do it. Like, I don't know why.
See, I started doing that a while ago when a buddy of mine, James from Sinistro, told me that the rollers never use a cutter, so they kind of look at you funny if you ask to borrow one. So I was like,
really?
all right, I'm going to learn how to do this. Yeah, I guess it's just not a tool they use. It's kind of a market kind of thing, because you can make a bunch of them. You can make them look different.
Yep.
They're a good seller. You know, they're nice, and it is convenient just to have that straight cut. I definitely get that. But once I started doing just a little tear and pull away, it's the easiest thing after a while. I ruined a few cigars first, definitely, but if you hold it real tight, it's totally fine. Completely.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And then, but going back to your page real quick though, how did you land on the name Shmokini though? I was curious.
Everyone always asks me that, and it's really honestly the dumbest reason. I'm sure you've seen Austin Powers, and it talks about, do you want a smoke in a pancake? You know what scene I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it just went from a smoke in a pancake to a smoke in a bikini, and Shmokini was born. That's it. Not much behind it.
That's awesome.
I like that. Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's perfect. And how long have you been kind of doing the marketing side like that, the influencer side?
So Shmokini, I just started it over the summer, I think in June. So it's been 7.5 months, 8 months, something like that. So I haven't been around that long, like social media wise. I'm pretty new to the scene of it. So
It's very cool.
Okay.
and I don't consider myself an influencer. I kind of just a smoker like everybody else.
I don't know. I think if you told people that you wanted them to smoke a certain cigar, I think they would have to start back ordering because they'd run out. So
I would agree with
that.
Yeah,
I would consider you an influencer. Absolutely.
Okay, thumbs up then. I'm an influencer. Sounds great.
What's your favorite thing to pair with the cigar? Does it depend on the time of day? Maybe, you like your coffee in the morning, a beer at night, or is there a certain thing that you just really like to pair with your cigars?
Okay, so definitely depends on time of day. If I'm smoking in the morning, it's always, I live in South Florida, so it's really never cold. So it's always pretty much an iced coffee. And I usually like a lighter cigar, like a Protocol Themis with an iced coffee, or like an Espinosa Crema in the morning. Those are two like easy go-tos I go to if I'm going to smoke in the morning. And then as the day goes on, I think my cigars get stronger and my drinks get stronger too. So, I mean, during the day, I drink a lot of water and Diet Coke. And then at night, I mean, I like tequila. I'm definitely not like the Scotch bourbon girl. I like tequila, I like vodka, and I like a lot of craft beer. So,
Now, do you have a favorite tequila? Because I do love me my tequila too.
Okay, so Jolene and I went out, and what was the name of it? It starts with an H, or Nando something. I can't remember. It wasn't even that expensive at the liquor store, but it's delicious. And then there's another tequila that comes in like a tall bottle, and it's white and it has blue painting on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Milagro?
I can't remember the name of it, but it's a beautiful tall bottle, and it's like hand painted white and blue.
Yeah, I think that's the Milagro bottle you're talking about. Yeah.
I think I could give a guess to the other one. Is it Hornitos?
No, it's not Hornitos. It's not that. It's Hernando or something. I know Hornitos. No, it's different. It's a different brand than that, but it's good. We drank it. We drank a whole bottle of it at Super Bowl. It was great.
That's the way to do Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game was exciting, but I didn't care for either team, so I think tequila makes that game a lot better.
That halftime show, though. Thumbs up or thumbs down from you guys?
I thought it was great. I have no problem with it.
Oh, I give
usually am not
thumbs up.
bored
I
by the
loved
halftime
it.
show, though. Everyone complains about the halftime show. It's like they're performing. Chillax.
Shakira was amazing. I loved her. She was great.
They were great. They were fantastic, and I had no problem with it. But I mean, it'll never be Prince. So I mean, it'll never be the best of all time. So sorry.
That was the number one halftime show. Prince. I'm a huge Prince fan. Rest in peace. I agree with that. But honestly, it was a really good show. It was probably better than most of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
So, is what it is.
The last couple minutes of the game were really good, though.
That got exciting. That did.
Yeah.
And definitely, I honestly thought 49ers had the entire time, but neither here nor there.
John chimes in with the Johnny Walker Blue. It's his favorite pairing. I got to say, I'm a big Johnny Walker Blue fan. I know there's a lot of people that look down on it because it is a mixed, a blended Scotch. But I'm a big fan. I just ran out not too long ago. And
that will happen.
Main Robert says he used a straight cut and a punch depending on the cap. Definitely punched in the Neanderthal, because of that flat cap. And he also said that the halftime show was good. J-Lo has defined what it means to be 50.
Goals.
I would like to look that good when I'm 50. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Same.
I would like to look that good right now. We're talking about 50.
Down the road, right? Give me a break. But having said that, besides cigars, though, and doing the show and whatnot, is there anything else you like to do? I mean, other hobbies, other events that you like to be a part of?
I work a lot, and I dance in my part-time, even though I won't say what I dance because I still perform and everything. I'm not a stripper, like dance.
I believe they prefer to be called entertainers.
Not an entertainer. I do entertain, but not that way. But
See, my first
I'm
was,
a dancer.
Public break dancing. That's where I went.
I'm not a break dancer, but that would be cool. No, I'm not a break dancer. That's really cool. That's really hard. But
I know.
I still do that.
I have a buddy who got really into it, and I believe she performs with over at Orlando Studios with one of the groups there during the Halloween season, and just bruises everywhere. Just unbelievable. She's tiny, but she's incredible at it, and I don't know how they do that. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, other than that, I skateboard every day pretty much all around my neighborhood. I grew up surfing, fishing. Longboard, always longboard.
Nice.
Yeah. Relaxing. I don't need to struggle trying to push myself around the neighborhood. One push and let me go for half a mile. That's good.
Now, have you ever wanted to get one of those motorized skateboards that I've seen where you have the little handheld device?
Yeah, I have a boosted board.
Oh, you do? Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's the lazy
I've never
way to
actually ridden on one. I've seen videos of people like trying to get a hold of the controls and figure it out, and they just keep falling over. So I'm like,
I've fallen. Oh, I've fallen, and if you hit like a patch of gravel without like at nighttime and you don't see it and you're not like bracing for it, you'll fly off. But it's part of the ride. It's fine.
Do you golf? I mean, I hear golf is pretty big in Florida. So do you golf?
No, it's so boring. I can't do it.
Okay,
I've
fair enough.
No, I get too bored. My attention span's not that long, so no.
I will say that I do like going to Top Golf when we're in Vegas. It's really cool.
I can do that. I can do that.
I'm not a golfer either. I actually can throw it further than I can actually drive it, which I found out last time we were there. So,
and I got to back up real quick because I'm pretty sure I heard fishing in there too, right?
I do. I mean, I'm a South Florida girl. I always grew up, going deep sea with my family. We do a lot of flats boat fishing because up in like an hour north of here, my parents always had a vacation house. So we always did flats fishing in the coastal. So it's the culture in South Florida.
We're also we're from Southern California, originally off the coast in Ventura. And deep sea fishing for us was a big thing We would go at least once a year with our dad for Father's Day. And matter of fact, we're going to do that again this year. And this will be the first year, if everything goes well, that we'll be taking our adopted brothers who have never been on a fishing boat before. So that'll be pretty fun.
Finally at that age where I trust them to be on a boat without screwing around too much. But Lord knows they will. They'll figure out something.
Are they Are they young?
Yeah, 7, 8, and 10.
Oh, yeah, okay. But they're at the age they can pick up fishing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's awesome.
And they've definitely been wanting to go. I've been to Florida for a brief second. I was camping in Georgia, and we went over for a minute. So I honestly don't know the area very well, and I don't know the fishing very well. What are some stuff that you like to catch out there? Because I would love to know more.
Favorite time of year is lobster season. Everybody goes down to the Keys. Everybody, just dives for lobsters, and it's great. And then everybody eats. And there's mahi. If you're just looking not to eat it, but just for a fight, if you hook a tarpon, that is a fun fish to fight with. You don't eat it. It's a catch and release kind of fish, but that's a really fun fish just to actually get on the line and get it into you. It's really fun.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. I like that a lot. And then we have some guesses as far as what kind of day. It says go-go dancer in the comment. Oh my goodness, Joe. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, it's okay. No worries. Go-go dancing. I don't think I'd be great at it. I think I'd be a big disappointment. Don't have
the rhythm of that.
Don't have the right moves for it. Different training. Different type of training.
Everyone needs to know altogether is the robot. I think if everyone knew that, I think the world would be a better place.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you knew the robot, then you probably know the sprinkler. There's only 2 moves you need on a dance floor.
I'm pretty sure, right? I think they're still relevant. You got the running man, but that you have some room to move around.
Yeah, for sure.
I've lost my windbreaker jacket, so I can't really do much of that anymore.
Hey, they're back in style. They're coming back, so you're good.
So to move back into the cigar realm, what cigars out there that you've ever heard are coming out or that are out already that you have not yet tried but are on your list?
I don't really think anything. I think if I want to try it, I just get it and I try it. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff that I've gotten and it's sitting in my humidor right now and I haven't gotten around to trying it yet. Like the Viva La Vida in the Vitola you were talking about with the what's it called?
Diademus.
Yeah, that's sitting there and I just haven't gotten around to smoking it yet. I mean, there's a lot. For the first time last weekend, I tried which one was it? The Wise Man in the Lancero from Foundation. Loved it. It was great. Yeah, that was a really good Lancero. I liked that. So, I mean, mostly like if I go to a new lounge and they have something that I never saw before and like the friend that's with me says I got to pick it up, I pick it up. That's it,
Easy enough.
Yeah.
You did mention the Protocol Themis. Is that another one that you enjoy in Lancero?
I haven't had it in the Lancero.
Oh.
Yeah, have you had it in the Lancero? I
have. That's actually the only size we carry of the Protocol cigars is the Lanceros. Yeah.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
Okay, I'll have to try it. No, I haven't tried that in a Lancero, so I'll have to add it to the list.
So we're gonna have to send you a West Coast care package because there's a couple companies that I would love to get your opinion on. We got Dapper out here, Sinistro, Antigua Esteli, and Bombay.
Doors, shoes.
Okay, so I've had an M. Bombay. A what?
Dwar. Oh my goodness. Jeremy over here tricking me. I'm sorry. You said you had an M. Bombay though?
I've had an M. Bombay and I've had Sinistro. I've had one from each of those. Okay, actually, you know what? Now that I say it, I have not tried any Black Label Trading Company. Haven't tried anything. And someone mentioned it before. I have not tried any Ezra Lion.
Zion.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything from them either. So they just don't. It's not carried over here, and I'm a pretty much majority brick and mortar shopper for the most part.
Okay.
Totally. Yeah. I totally get that. Yeah, we try to support our local businesses. Nothing wrong with online. I get it, but I like the experience of being in the lounge and buying my cigar there versus ordering offline and then waiting for it to come.
Well, I like having lots of cigars at home, so I don't mind ordering online. But like when I go to like any local lounge, I feel necessary to go in and buy a couple cigars if I'm gonna sit and smoke for the day.
Absolutely.
Of course,
Absolutely.
I'll bring my own if I'm gonna be there for a while and there's something particular I want to have. But I always, if I'm gonna sit there and smoke, I want to support the place I'm sitting in and buy a couple cigars while I'm there.
I absolutely get that. Samson wants us to say hi to you, real quick.
Hi.
And Maine says he's looking forward to trying Sinistro. Hasn't found any Sinistros in Texas, Houston. He hopes they're on their way soon. Not a lot of places in Texas I've seen carry them. We go to Dallas every year, and I have not seen a single Sinistro cigar in Texas.
I will have to hit up James, Maine, and ask him where to find them. Because I know there are some in Texas, but to the best of my knowledge right now, I don't remember where. I know they were talking to a guy out there for a little while to kind of rep it because, Texas is a little big apparently, from what I'm told and from every time I've been in there. So it might take a minute between shops to actually find it. I know from Houston to El Paso, there's a lot of ground to cover alone right there. So yeah. we'll definitely get you some info on that as soon as we can.
I haven't found Sinistro local to me. I only tried it because I'm a luxury cigar club member. So there was one in there, I want to say 2 months ago or something. They had the one that had the shaggy foot.
Yeah, they had the Honor Among Thieves Scala in there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good cigar.
That company is the way that I've tried a lot of brands that I don't find local that I've gotten to try. That's the way I found out about a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, those guys are crushing it with helping get the word out about brands, about great brands, great deals as far as those packs go. Because every time they come in, it's well worth the pay. It's well worth the wait, and I can't wait to see what they do next.
And they just celebrated 1 year being in that business. They just February was 1 year anniversary.
Oh my gosh! And that February box. Whew.
Yeah, we just got. We're gonna have a review out of that tomorrow. So yeah, it was really nice. I will say though, we accidentally got set the gold box on the platinum box, so we were missing one cigar. But he said he's gonna send it out. So we'll have the full box within a week or so. But yeah, that was a great box. Which box do you get?
I get the one that has 5 in it. What's that? Platinum?
Platinum. Okay. Platinum.
Yep.
Oh,
nice.
Did you get the brulee then, right?
Yeah, I got the brulee. I've had the brulee before.
Well, what did you think? I would like your opinion on that.
The last time I smoked it was a couple months ago. I think I liked it, but I actually think I liked the regular Sober Misa more than I liked the brulee. I think the brulee was a little sweet from my memory, but it was a couple months ago, honestly, since I smoked one of those. So,
I totally agree with that, yeah.
Yeah.
But what's the other one I was thinking of right now? Gosh dang.
Tricky Traca Sober Mesa?
Yeah, the Tricky Traca.
Or Tricky Traca Mi Querida.
Mi Querida, yeah. Because that was mentioned in the comments before. I like a lot of barn tobacco stuff. Saka does an awesome job. Did you prefer? I prefer the original Mi Querida better, which is that's the blue label, yeah. Versus
I like the blue label better.
There we go.
Okay, so I'm the odd man out because I prefer the Tricky Traca, the kind of pinkish reddish label one better.
Yeah, I remember. But I definitely. That was my first one I had from Saka's line from himself, and for some reason it's just been my number one for them the entire time, and they're all pretty phenomenal.
And I will say, Maine agrees with me that the Tricky Traca was his number one cigar of the year for 2019. He also says that the brulee is geared towards mild cigar lovers, which I could agree with. And John wants to know what's up with my Luxury Cigar Club hat. Well, John, I actually saw this on Ben's head on one of his Instagram posts. And I said, or no, I think it was Chris.
Yep.
Chris. I was like, Chris, send me that hat. And next thing I know, he sent me his hat in the mail. So thank you, Chris.
That's awesome. I want one.
Because there's two of us and there was one hat in there. It's fine. My head could be cold. Whatever. I like sun in my hat. No, actually, we got a very bright pink Saka beanie. And I was going to use it for one of our models in one of the photo shoots we do. And I decided, no, that's mine. I'm keeping it. And I wear that whenever it's a little chilly outside.
Wore it in Vegas.
I wore it out for photo shoots, and I don't share it anymore. No, that one's for me. Because most anything we get, we use for giveaways or whatnot. Try to spread the love a little bit to the fans. And no, that one's definitely mine. Do you have any cigar swag that you like to show off? Is there any shirts or anything you got that you like?
I have a couple shirts, a couple hats and stuff. If I have to pick one favorite, I have a hat from United Cigars and Cigars and Guns. I wear it all the time. I wore it through Disney World. I wear it everywhere. I like that hat a lot. It's a hat that fits my head right.
I like it. Now, I've never been to Disney World myself. Disneyland over here does not have a smoking section for cigars. A little disappointed. Do you think they need one over in Disney World? Maybe a little lounge, Mickey Mouse lounge?
See, I'm okay. I don't smoke while I'm at Disney because there's like at like the Hollywood Studios, there's like a little brewery there. So I can just hang out there for a little bit if you need a break. There's the Star Wars. Disney is coming up. I mean, the smoking section, yeah, I get it, but I get that it's 95% little kids, and they don't want a cloud of smoke through the park. Yeah. So, you can leave the park for a minute, come back in.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be a little busy while you're there, anyways. I heard they have a few things. Yeah,
just a couple. The Star Wars land is amazing.
Us over in New York, and Maine says that the Luxury Cigar Club has a picture of you on their homepage. That's awesome. And Jan wants me to put the hat in his locker. I'm sorry, that can't happen. I will say
I want a hat
like
too.
Hats from companies. I usually ask them to send 2 so I can hoard one for myself. And yeah,
that's fair.
Hats are my number one favorite swag thing too. If I ever get swag, if it's a hat, it's my favorite.
He tried to give away my Archetype hat, and luckily we got 2 of them, so I was able to keep one from Ventura Cigars.
Archetype hat? See?
Yeah. Ventura Cigars, they have that Archetype line, and it is fantastic. We're actually going to schedule a tour of their Moore Park headquarters very soon. We got invited to go out by the general manager, so we're really looking forward to that.
Which one of is the Architect line? Is that the Sacred Scales and the other one?
Exactly. Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Which one of those is your favorite? Because I am a Sacred Scales girl.
Same. Well, I also like Sacred Scales. Yeah. I'm a Sacred Scales guy.
From the time I saw that neon blue and pink band to the first time I cut it and lit it up. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Dawn of Destiny is great. All the other Archetype cigars are fantastic. They have the 2 new ones coming out, but that Sacred Scales is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh
goodness. I like it a lot. I like their the Psycho 7 that that company made too. I like that one too. That's a good one.
Yes. Now, which one do you like the best? For me, it's the Nicaragua, which has the blue border label on it.
Yeah, the Nicaragua one, because that's the one they did with India, right?
Indiana, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah.
No, she actually did a panel over at TPE for Sisters of the Leaf and marketing towards the female market for cigars. It was very interesting. I really like what they had to say. Would you have anything to add to that? As female smoke cigars, is there anything that they could be doing different to either get your attention or a little more of your business? Or is there something that maybe they're just missing in general?
Honestly, just pulling from my group of friends that I have here, I think there's a lot of like closeted women cigar smokers, or women that only smoke when their husband is smoking or their boyfriend is smoking or they're around me and I'm smoking, and it's not like a hobby that they have themselves or that they're open with sharing with people. I think it's a little more taboo as a female, even a mother, or say they're a female school teacher. It's a little bit more taboo to be a cigar smoker. Just personally, that's how I feel. I think I don't get intimidated when I go into lounges. I think there definitely was a time that I did. I don't know if it just comes with age or just getting more comfortable and just getting over it. If you want something, you get it. And if you're too scared to get it, eventually you either get over it or you lose interest in it. That's pretty much how I feel. I think there's a lot more women smokers out there than people realize. And realistically, it's half the population. So it's a big market to tap into.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely agree with that. And if you're not constantly being a part of it, you might just fall off the side. And We don't want to lose anybody as far as cigar smokers right now. We're not a big population. Is it like 3% of the U.S. actually smokes premium cigars on a regular basis?
I think it might be less.
Really?
It's like 2.5.
Yeah, it's a small number. I mean, there's plenty of us, but it's still kind of a small as far as percentages go.
Yeah, and that's premium cigars. So that's not including like Swisher Sweets or Backwoods. This is just, actual premium cigars.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people that smoke cigars, it's more of a like, okay, it's a wedding, it's a new baby, like that kind of cigar smoking, like big life event kind of cigar celebratory smoking. I mean, I know a lot of people in my life, that's what it is.
I'm the same way. If it's like you said, a wedding or someone has a baby or it's Thursday, I like to have a cigar.
Yeah, I think Thursdays are a great excuse to have a cigar. Yeah.
I mean, and I pretty much, for me, a celebration time for cigars any day that ends in a Y.
That's reasonable.
That's reasonable. Solid. I like that.
Yeah.
So, how many cigars a day would you say you smoke?
I think it depends on my stress level of the day, realistically. I don't think I've gone 0 cigars. Actually, that's a lie. I did because I got the flu and I couldn't smoke, and that was rough. That was terrible. Average day, I usually have 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, sometimes 1 in the afternoon. Really depends. If it's like a really stressful day, I might smoke 2 after work when I get home. It just depends on the day.
Yeah, I actually did not ask when you told me, we're going to schedule after you get off work. Can you go into what you do a little bit, or is that secret or anything?
It's not a secret, but it's a non-public. I own a business, so it's just I own a business in, let's say, the healthcare region. So it's a non-topic that I'd really discuss.
Gotcha.
All right, there we go. No worries, yeah.
And this will go back to my point of you being an influencer. Maine said that after seeing what you lit up, he had to go and grab one as well. So that goes to show right there the influence that you do have.
Nice.
And
I like
Billy
to hear that.
says that I beat him to it. Any day that ends in a Y is a smoking day, and he has 2 a day.
Nice.
I would say our average is probably 2 to 3 a day, especially when we're doing reviews and then sitting down editing, smoking while we do that. Then, of course, we do the shows every other day, basically. But even when I'm sick, I'll make sure that I don't let the sickness own me. I will smoke. I don't care. It might taste horrible.
I can't. Even when I got done being sick, like for 2 days after, every cigar I tried to smoke, like even if it was a cigar I know I love, I would smoke it for 5 minutes and be like, this is disgusting. I can't do it. And I would have to put it out. I don't know if from being sick, my taste buds or what, but after a couple of days, I was back to normal.
Yeah, being sick, I'd rather wait and enjoy it, and then just a couple of days doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
and it's not. I don't know any cigar smoker who smokes because they need the nicotine.
No, yeah,
I've never really met that brand of smoker. Yeah. So honestly, I'd rather wait and enjoy it. Even some days, if I'm feeling fine, but I know I won't have enough time to smoke a cigar, I'll just put it off. I think I've gone, since we started doing this, probably not very many days in a row doing that, but there will be a day or two where it's just like, I can catch up tomorrow. I won't be sad about it.
Right. So since you smoke those 2 cigars a day, is it usually like you have a go-to cigars that you're smoking? Like, okay, in the morning I'm having the I don't know. Just I know you said a couple cigars that you smoke in the morning. Is it usually those cigars, or do you mix it up? Or for us, we keep some bundle cigars on hand while we're editing and stuff, because we don't want to smoke something super expensive that we need to review. So we'll have a couple cigars that if we have to put out, it's not a big deal.
So morning, it's always something light. So like I like the Themis, I like the Crema from Espinosa. There's a couple other like light ones I like. The bundle cigars, I do keep bundle cigars. I never talk about it, but I keep them, and that's what I call skateboard cigars. So if I'm skateboarding and I'm smoking, it's not something I'm really like thinking about the flavors or anything like that. Like I'm just smoking, skateboarding. It's kind of my zone out relaxation time to go just chill.
Awesome.
I like that, because usually the term we hear is a yard cigar, where if you're in the yard doing work or something, and if it falls and you can't relight it, it's like, I'm not sad it's out. Yeah. But skateboard cigar, I'm gonna patent that picture of you and skateboard cigar underneath it.
Like, that's a new hashtag right there.
I think that works out really well. I like that term. It's like, if I'm just relaxing, doing something that the cigar's there, but if something happens, I'm not going to be sad about it.
Well, if you fall, you're not worried about it. It burns a lot faster because you're like, moving quick through the wind. Like, it's a skateboard cigar. You're not paying that much attention to the cigar, but you're still getting to smoke the cigar.
Yeah. Now, do you ever? I haven't seen. Have you taken any pictures of you smoking a cigar while you're skateboarding?
I don't think, not on my actual page, but probably on my story, I've put up me skateboarding a couple times. It's hard to get a picture while moving. That's
right.
Kind of difficult.
If you're able to, let us know, and we'll throw a competition where we'll have your photo up on your page. We'll put as close to we can the same photo of Miguel on our page, and whoever gets the least amount of likes has to donate a 3-pack to Cigars for Warriors. So I'm gonna go ahead and find my 3-pack.
You could just copy one of my pictures that are up there right now. That'd be very interesting.
Okay.
I'm actually on your page just to make sure I got all the. I would like if you can send me the one where you have the blue and black 2-piece. I will wear that.
You want me to send my bathing suit to you?
I think honestly, I probably could pull it off too.
I think we can find one here local. We'll find one local, and we'll see who gets more likes. I think Miguel's up to the challenge.
I can send you the company that made that bikini. I know which bikini you're talking about. So
send me the link, and I will. I'm probably gonna need a bigger size. That probably makes sense, just so everything looks appropriate. And I think we'd get a better deal. We might donate 1 million cigars alone to Cigars for Warriors for me not to post those pictures.
Put a poll up. Would anybody, would you rather donate 5 cigars to Cigars for Warriors, or would you want to see him in a bikini? It's up to you guys.
We have Restay on right now, who is the owner of Jassim Crawl Cigars, telling Miguel not to wear it. And I think really what he's trying to say is, Miguel, you should definitely put that on.
Everyone,
you should definitely wear it.
In your DMs, then I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna stand like this, looking good.
You have to copy the pose and everything. Everything has to be the same. Same bathing suit, same pose, same cigar. You got to match it. And if I'm thinking correctly, I think that might be an Bombay. I'm almost positive it is. I think that's the Gaia. Am I thinking of the right picture? I don't think I wrote it in there. I'm wearing a McLaren hat in it.
Yes, but I can't see the cigar. I'm gonna read the.
It doesn't say it in there. No, I didn't write it on that one. It's a Gaia from Bombay or whatever.
He will donate a box of cigars to never see that.
We just found the best new.
There you go, you guys. Right there. Unless you guys want to see this Facebook page and Instagram flooded with pictures of Miguel in bathing suits, we need you guys to donate 1 million cigars to Cigars for Warriors.
There you go. There you go.
I should not have agreed to this. Oh no. Dang it. But I did have another question. As being super gorgeous and having cigars, do you ever get any flack, like just people in the comments or anything? Because just doing our show alone, we've had people comment like just negative stuff from time to time, and it really kind of just rolls off your back after a while. But have you had to experience anything like that as well?
Yeah, and I talked about this on another show recently. In the beginning, it bothered me. I deleted my Shmokini page for a little bit because it was just like, why am I kind of doing this? But then I got more involved in the cigar community, and there's a couple key people in the community that really supported me and had my back and encouraged me to keep going for it. And it happens. Like, we live in the world where everyone is a keyboard warrior and they can say whatever they want from wherever they are. And, it is what it is. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Do I think you necessarily need to tell someone that you don't like them? No, but, it's 2020. People are going to do what they want to do. Everybody's, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and the thing about it is, like, we talk to Cigar Vixen quite often because she's semi-local to us. And, we see her get a lot of crap for the pictures that she posts and stuff like that. And guys saying, oh, she doesn't know what a cigar is. But if they ever took like 2 minutes to talk to her, they would know how much knowledge she has on cigars. And just like you and the other ladies that you smoke with, if people just took a time to actually just talk to you and see what kind of knowledge you guys have on cigars, I think they'd shut their mouth really quick.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Everybody's got their opinions. I only really created my page because I liked cigars, and anything I wear is what people in Florida wear all the time. So for me, it's normal. I get it for, other parts of the world. They may never see a bathing suit like I wear. I get it. It's not like Florida, or you guys live in California. You guys see the same stuff we have here, and it is what it is. And that's okay. People have opinions, and what are you going to do?
Some people wake up and there's snow outside, and it's like, why would you want that? I don't get that.
Why are you living there? That sounds awful.
Sounds terrible.
I will say this though: we can no longer smoke on any of the beaches in California. It is banned statewide, and it makes me pretty sad because it's a biodegradable object. All I have to do is take the ban with me. There's no trash left behind, and I get wanting to keep smoke away from the general public if they don't want to be around that. But it's such a big area. You're outdoors. It's the largest outdoor area you can think of.
Yeah,
that's crazy. The whole state entirely, all the beaches,
top to bottom.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually have cities out here that are smoke free, where you cannot smoke anywhere in the city.
Really?
Yeah. That's California for you.
That's California, but it's California. Is that just tobacco products, or is that marijuana too?
Anything that produces smoke.
I think that what city is it?
Calabasas.
Calabasas, yeah. Which is ridiculous because there are plenty of adults in there. I'm pretty positive, and if you're an adult, I think you should be allowed to enjoy what you like to enjoy.
But that doesn't apply to your backyard, right?
One more time.
Does that apply to your backyard? So if you live in Calabasas, you can smoke on your property, right?
No.
What?
Cannot smoke anywhere in the city.
Cannot be.
That's crazy. I would get public places, okay, but your own backyard, there's got to be some rogue.
That threw me for a loop. The first time I heard, I was like, "How does that work for your house?" And they said, I guess they did a vote on it, and it passed somehow in the city, and so now everybody is abiding by that law. But yeah, Beverly Hills just did away with the cigar shops. There's only, I think, 2 left, and they were grandfathered in, and they're part of hotels that allow it. But that's it for them. So it's really unfortunate, but we are trying to save what we can.
Yeah, I guess West Coast is a different beast than East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is, and I tend to get a little upset with the politicians in this area just because of those kind of laws and stuff. But there's still a lot of good stuff out here too. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of great cigar lounges throughout California. Yeah. There's a lot of cigar smokers out here. There's a lot of us. I just think there's more we can be doing to kind of save what we enjoy, and just come together a little more.
Yeah. Wow. So Riste said his buddy had the cops called on him because his buddy had smoked a cigar on the patio and went over to his neighbor's house in Hermosa Beach. That is ridiculous. And Arturito says he always drives to Calabasas and smokes in his car. So he's fighting the man. We appreciate that.
Wow.
I think could we rent a big one of those charter buses that would let you smoke and just have a big group of people go through it real quick?
Just or do we all get in the bus the whole time?
Yeah, just a giant group of people having fun on a bus.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it very much. I can understand as far as again, like you said, public areas. That okay, if you wanna fight that a bit, I get it. Certain areas I wouldn't smoke in anyway. I always bring up the Disneyland thing. It's just a joke, though. I don't really want to smoke a cigar in Disneyland. Would not be my first goal.
Yeah.
But there are certain areas, like adult areas, like bars. I feel like if there's a bunch of adults in one area willing to be around it, why can't they make that decision for themselves? But kind of is what it is right now. We got to take the good with the bad.
And that actually brings me to my next question for you. Is there a favorite place that you have where you like to smoke? For me, actually, we're in it right now. It's a private lounge that's owned by all of the members. We pay our dues. We have access to this club 24/7. We have our passcode. They've got the pool table, which we're shooting the show from on right now. We've got the TVs, the seating. Everybody has lockers. But for you, is there a lounge that's your favorite, or maybe you like to smoke on the beach, at a pool, in your backyard? Well, for you, where's your favorite place to smoke a cigar?
I like going to lounges, and that's fun. Most of the time, my favorite spot to smoke is at my house. My house is kind of like the house that everybody comes to. All my friends usually end up hanging out at my house, and it's just nice. I mean, I have the pool when it's hot. Everybody gets in the pool. We smoke in the pool. We smoke. I have like a nice patio. Everybody smokes in the patio. It's just relaxing. You don't have to worry about, whatever drama may unfold in, a public place or anything like that. So, I mean, I definitely am a home backyard smoker. But there's the nights, you want to go out and you want to be around a bunch of people with a DJ. And that's when you go over to, Friday nights at Smoke Inn West Palm. They have like a DJ and it gets really fun over there. So depends on the mood, but majority a home smoker.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Main says his favorite place to smoke is a cigar lounge, where he's smoking right now and enjoying the show.
Nice.
Second is they have a restaurant patio. He doesn't smoke at home or his car, just his preference. And our good buddy Curtis out here in California is probably the most well-known photographer we have out here. It says he's experimenting with different cigars in the tower in his house. He has his editing room is like one of those towers that's connected to his house where he does all his work. And he's experimenting with different ones that don't smell downstairs, or as his wife swears, stinks up the house. I think that's just Jessica's problem. I think she's just hating.
See, I don't smoke inside my house or my car. I don't smoke inside either.
I don't care to smoke in a car.
Yeah.
I just want to enjoy it. I want to sit down somewhere and relax.
I will say, though, we got sent down to L.A. To pick up some wall humidors or some cabinet humidors for cigars and more, and they rented us a U-Haul, and nowhere in that U-Haul said you couldn't smoke. So we got some cigars, and we were smoking there and back just because we could.
Did you get in trouble when you handed it in?
No, they didn't
Nope.
care.
Oh,
They had no sign saying you couldn't smoke, so they couldn't hold us for it.
Yeah,
there you go.
I don't even think they noticed. I think that's actually the time I realized I didn't care to smoke in a car.
Right?
I was like, I feel like I'm going to drop this. I'm going to burn something. I'm getting smoke in my face.
The LA traffic, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that gets real bad real fast. But we're coming up on our hour right now. And I just want to thank you for hanging out with us for this time. Is there any thing you want to plug real quick for Chicks Who Smoke and whatnot?
Just keep an eye out. We're going to be posting. We've got some content we're going to be filming soon. So keep an eye out for the Smoking Chicks. Give us a follow. Check out our YouTube videos we already put out. And I hope I'll see you guys. I know I'm going to be at PC. Are you guys going to go to PCA?
Oh, we'll be there.
We'll see you there.
All right. Well, then I'll get to meet you guys in person. I'm going to be at PCA with the Protocol Boys over the summer. So I'll get to meet a lot more people in person then.
Awesome. So real quick before we let you go, if you have any advice for a new smoker, something maybe you wish you knew when you started smoking, what would that be?
Just try it. And if you don't like it the first time, give it a second try. And if you don't like it the second time, maybe it's not for you. There you go. Very good.
Okay, guys. I want to thank Shmokini for being with us. You can see her on Instagram at Shmokini, right?
Yep.
And then the Facebook page for the Chicks That Smoke Cigars is
The Smoking
or
Chicks.
YouTube. I'm sorry, the Smoking. Okay. So
Yep.
you guys can follow on there. We'll make sure to type all that in so you guys can follow them and look for Miguel's pictures of him and his Shmokini when he gets in his. And we're going to do that contest, you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. We really, really appreciate it. And from everybody that's commenting, they enjoyed it as well. So thank you very much.
Perfect. Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll hopefully get you guys all on the show together sometime then.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
All right. Talk to you next time. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. I know we were 3 hours later than normal, but we wanted to accommodate her schedule. I think it was a good show. I really enjoyed having her on. So make sure you guys go follow her on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media sites. She was an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again Saturday, normal time, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. If you have any questions or if you have any comments on Frankie's poll, love to hear you guys' opinion on that as well. We'll have a little more updates as far as the FDA stuff going on. Yeah, and then there's more content from TPE, excuse me, up already. I know someone chimed in earlier. They checked out the Retailer Rebooted panel, so thank you for watching that. I hope you guys check out the Drew Estate Underground Shade Corona Pequeña review, which is up right now as well. And there'll be more coming to you very soon. There'll be at least one video a day, if not more. There'll be another one tomorrow. And yeah, we'll keep going at it, guys.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good night, guys.